All right, folks, we are back for part 2 of the starter kit series. Today we have chest, shoulders, and arms. I'm gonna try and condense it, make it quick, actually get a workout in. I drink way too much caffeine. I did some warm-up stretches with a band and just like, I didn't do too much, but definitely get some blood flow there, do some push-ups, or you could just do, I did also warm up, couple warm-up sets of the 40s too. Makes it easier. Sit down, sit on your knees. It really depends. Some people go up at the same time, but I go one at a time. Kind of slight arch. Man, don't pause like that. Oh, way too much caffeine. But yeah, and usually you just want to go like 90 degrees. So about, ooh, right there. And depending how heavy it is, you can drop it to the side. Usually after your second set, so do like one warm-up set, bump it up like 20, 30 pounds, and then get you like 8 to 10. I didn't really count there, I was just kind of going, but just go until, you know, last rep is struggle. With these, they're pretty straightforward. I would do cables. I usually do a dumbbell incline. I used to do both flat and incline on the same day and switch off from machine to dumbbell each other day, or each time I did those body parts, or body part, because I used to do one body part a day. Now I do 2, so I've dialed it down a bit, and I just do 3 chest workouts and then 4 of whatever else. I just do 1 incline and then 1 fly. I usually superset all sets of flies, or upper, lower, mid, and then dips. But today, it's kind of hard to find cable machines any gym, so dumbbells are just fine. And don't go heavy on these because it can fuck your rotator cuff up, and it's harder to focus that muscle. But I've been doing these for a while, so yeah, you want to start like this, kind of like you're doing a press, and then open up and come down like so. Slight bend, and pump it out. Yeah. My favorite chest workout besides incline barbell, but this just has so much benefit. I used to do a bunch of bodyweight dips just because I didn't like dangling the weight with the belt, because it didn't force my upper chest forward to hit focus chest more, because then it's more tricep when you're straight. But if you lean forward, you can get more chest activation. So I forgot to mention, I usually wait like 3 to 4 minutes. Just naturally, you should know. You might get caught up conversating or something, but 3 to 5 minutes. It's not. It depends on how hard your set is. Just guess it. But yeah, let's get to it. I believe these chains, I don't really know how much. I think they're like 20 a piece, but body weights are great. Like literally just pump out as many body weight as you can, and then go up from there.
So I forgot to mention right here on these last few reps, if you lean back and kind of swing yourself forward so you can get a little momentum before you push down, you'll be able to hit that chest even more instead of dipping into your triceps.
I usually do, I did a warm-up set of like 10 to 15 body weight, and then I usually do 2 sets heavy, or first set, and then I'll do one more and drop the reps by like 6 or 7, or you'll just naturally figure it out. But and then drop the weight, do like 1 drop. So you could drop both chains, or if you're doing body weight, just go to failure. So yeah, I'll do one more set, drop it down, go to failure on body weight, and get the shoulders. Let's get it. Also, if you can't do a bodyweight dip, because I know I couldn't, about a year ago, I took about a 1.5 year break, came back, was really out of shape, and couldn't even do a bodyweight dip. So it took me like 5 months till I could do 10 again, and then or 3 or 4 months. The good thing is, once you get a base going, your muscle memory kicks back in really easily. So if you get out of shape, the nuclei reactivate as soon as you start working out again. So it's good to get it going and just grind for about a year, 1.5 years, and don't be afraid to take a little breather and go back to it. Just don't take too long of a breather, or just keep going your whole life. I definitely recommend not trying to chase sub 11% body fat. It's just not very healthy, or it's just, you'll be unhappy. That's or just shoulders. Now, definitely don't do chest and shoulders on the same day unless you're going light. I'm already fatigued. Front delt gets hit a lot, and dips, incline press, all that. But I'm still going to demonstrate it. Basically, you just want to set the bench at this angle, because most people have it straight up, and it puts a lot of strain on your rotator. You put it at an angle, but still have your elbows kind of out more, but still kind of V'd like that way. So you don't want to be too here, you don't want to be too far back, so just right. Shoulder day, you want to warm up with some, if you have like a rope or bands, always work. Just stretch it out. Or I'll do these, get low weight and just go like that, or on your, rest it on your elbow. But yeah, get it, lift it up, arch back a little bit, and go down. Again, like 90-degree angle, maybe a little lower. But if you're going heavier, I don't think it's completely necessary to get that low angle, because you're trying to, just overload the muscle, get it used to that high weight. Oh, this is too heavy for me right now. Oh, shit. Yeah, I usually drop set these quite a bit, sure 8. Then pump it out and get a little swing in there too. Swing it back so you can pump more out at the end, or you can stand still.
I recommend angling a little forward and not going directly to the side, so you can have a rounded shoulder cap facing forward and at just the side delt as opposed to rear delt. It does hit front delt and side delt here. I just don't like focusing rear delt on these lat raises.
And I forgot to mention too, sometimes if I'm in a hurry, or most times, I hit rear delt superset with my shoulder press, just because rear delts, they're a small muscle, it doesn't take much to do it with. With arms, usually do 1 curl and 1 assisted curl, or on a bench of some sorts. I usually do, whether it's an easy bar curl or these, and then you do a concentrated hammer, and then switch it the next week for biceps at least. Yeah, you can lean to one side, kind of give yourself a little kick and then get up there and focus it. And yeah, and hammer curls, you can do cross bodies if you want. Mostly on arms, I'll do 1 of bicep and then 2 of tricep and then 1 more bicep. Or I'll flip it the next week and do tricep, 2 bicep, and then 1 tricep. Do a slight lean, or to start, you want to yank it down there. Just get it down there in a set position, and then lean forward a little bit. Neck straight with your torso, elbows a little above your body, and push straight down. Let me flip my hat, actually, sideways at least. But yeah. I was never by myself. And you could do static holds too, like just hold your flex your tricep at the bottom like so. But I usually do 1 warm-up set and then 2 heavies, and I drop down like 3 times on the last set and just like do some like baby reps. Like at the end, your last reps want to be like this, kind of. You just isolate it with a dumbbell, or if you're doing easy bar or dumbbell tricep with 2 hands, you switch it and do cable isolated with 1 hand. Okay, I know I said I usually do hammer assisted, which you should do. I think you can figure that out though. Just get on one of those. You can lean against a bench and just do assisted like that. These are good too though. These are called drag curls. You just grab a barbell. I know I said no barbells to start, but this is a good entrance and it's pretty easy, and it gets your back too a little bit. Add clips too to start, because you never know how lopsided you are. I know for me, I was doing normal rows at one point. I hadn't been in a minute. I was so used to not putting clips on, and I didn't put clips on. One side started sliding off and I was like, oh, I had to grab it. I forgot what it was, but yeah, you want to grab it right at the notches, or just put your arms down like yay and grab it about right there. Find something comfortable. Just try a bunch of different grips. Maybe go out a little more, and then just pick it up, step back a little bit, bend over, and you're kind of sliding it up your stomach. Get a little assistance and then just pull it to your stomach. So your elbows are going back behind your body, and your biceps are getting most of the load, but you're also getting assistance from your lats and some other arms, and then just pump it out. You don't have to do pause reps, but pause a couple of times, and my arms are kind of fatigued already. It's good though, trains grip strength too. But I usually finish with drag curls. I don't ever really start with it, because it's not really a good like focal. I don't know. It's alright. Yeah, I like them. Arnold split's probably my favorite, the best. I think it's the best combination of each body part together on each day. I've tried single body part a day, which is great because you can get a lot of muscle development for that muscle, but if you miss a day, it ruins your whole split, and it has to be a 7-day split, so it's really not effective unless you're really consistent with it. But this is, I usually do, shoulder press, lat raises, superset with rear delt, or superset the rear delt with your push, then do lat raises, finish with shrugs. Or I usually do arms and then do shrugs after my arms, because it works forearms a lot, and you don't want your forearms to be fatigued on your arms. So finish with shrugs. I only do it once every other week most times, because I don't like the aesthetic of massive traps that come up to your halfway up your neck. But I mean, I do have some pretty good traps. I do it occasionally. But yeah, you want to also switch off and do dumbbell and then barbell one week. Barbell gets some go straight up, and some people say go back, but that's what I use the barbell for, so I just stand straight up. And I do static holds. I don't really I see most people doing that, which I do that at the end of it, but I usually just do static holds like that and hold it for a solid minute, and then, or not a minute, but I do like 6 to 8 reps of that, and that'll get your forearms pumping. My forearms are already dead though, so it's okay to rest the weight on your back wrist and keep doing them, because right after this we're going to do farmer's carries, which is by far the best forearm workout. I'm not going to show you farmer carry, but you just grab some weights, do a lap, or just stand there and twist them. You can grab, if you have an area to walk around, walk with some weights and do this, and rotate it too, get the brain working. So change the angle at what you're doing, do a few of those, and then switch the circle. And then if you can't really do it with heavy weight, but you can also do holds like this while you're walking, both ways, just to pump out your arms even more. This is something good I like to do after every arm day, is just hit the bag if you have one. You don't have to go crazy. Hit it as hard as you want, I guess. If you have gloves, that could be better. You could get a little cardio in. But yeah, just hit the bag, loosen the arms up. It'll stretch you out a little bit. And here is the pump I had. Some decent lighting here. But yeah, pretty good day. I usually do not do these muscle groups together, but for the course of these videos, I didn't want to do too many starter kit videos. I'm only doing 3. The next one's going to be core and cardio. So yeah, if you have a bag, hit the bag, stretch your arms out. If you have a basketball court, throw the ball off the glass, or you can just shadow box. You could even, you just loosen the arms up afterwards. Good to stretch.